Hi, I'm your host Guni, and welcome to Chai with Mentors. We have here Vinh today, CEO of and founder of Blue Oceans AI. Vinh, we met because we both have a passion for AI. So I'll just dive right into it and ask you why AI? Why a passion for AI?
I got to the Bay Area about 4 years ago, and it's a point in my life where I feel like what is next for me, right? Am I continue to live a life of like very fun for myself, or should I do something for like a lot of people? And at that time, that question is really I struggling with it for months. And finally, it came very clear to me that, hey, it's about time to move on to my next chapter in life, where I want to, impact more people. And when I dig into like, hey, so what can I do to impact more people, right? Then it's obvious to me that there are a lot of the track records out there that technologies and startups is a great vehicle to do that. And that's what brought me to the Bay Area. As I learning more about the technology, about the startups, it's obvious that artificial intelligence, which is AI, is the next big thing. And then also some other tools as well. Yeah, and that's why I begin to really dive deeper and deeper into AI for the last 4 years.
Nice. Yes, AI is definitely after, or should I say, after COVID, a technology that was ignored or bottlenecked for the longest time, and it's here. It's definitely trending. It's here to stay, and different leaders are using it in different ways to make a difference. And speaking of leadership, I suppose my next question would be is, which we technically did speak about, is purpose. What is your purpose as a CEO, as a leader?
Yeah. So if let's say that somehow we make this AI works at the Blue Ocean AI, right? Then what it really helps people is that it able to give people ability to understand their true purpose, and also to be able to know their passion and be very obsessed with their passions. And that's the function of our product. If it works, and I'm telling you, it's a crazy work, and it's very hard, and we're still working very hard to get it to that kind of level. But right now it's still in the beta testing, and we try to connecting the dots and trying to deal with the pain point to make it work.
Yeah, it's fascinating too. I mean, imagine it's like this is Chai with Mentors. Now we have an app that would serve as a mentor or will help you define things more clearly, precisely, more what's your purpose. We get that asked a lot more now than ever. What are your true values, or to reflect and reevaluate that especially after all that's happened. So I feel like AI is definitely in that area of wellness, growth, where it truly defines who we are as humans, and we're here to connect, I feel. And that's why I am interested in AI, other than the fact that you are in technology and you're innovating something. I am in marketing, and I'm actually writing a film about it. So AI is our common theme here, our common passion, but you're actually innovating something, and I'm actually just wanting to share a story out there about AI and humans. So
thank you.
I'm glad we're doing this.
Yeah, thanks for having me today. Yeah.
And you might have answered this through my previous, but I'll just bring it back again. When did you I'll bring this question back to focus again, is when did you truly realize that this is your passion, or this is truly what you want to do?
Yeah. So ever since I was a little kid, I having this very I have this one question that somehow I cannot really get off my mind no matter what I do. And that one question is, what is the ideal way that humans should love each others? And I'm asking it in a way that I want to know it's like in the mathematical way, like very technical way, not just like the conceptual way of how humans should love each others, but like in the formula way, right? And I asked to like priests and people like philosophers. So good luck with that, right? And that what brought me to many different kind of areas in my life where I began to travel to many other different countries and then begin to kind of explore and then do the adventures, get to know the different kind of dimension of living. And through that, I collect a lot of points and a lot of data, and I'm still collecting. But that what is driving me. That is my root of what I'm doing today. What is the like the ideal way that humans should connect, and it provide amazing compassion fuel, right? Like amazing compassion energy or gas, so that human live their life, and that is something that I'm like it's making me wake up every single day and do my things.
It's become your drive, your motivation, would you say?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess that those are the 3 pointers: their purpose, passion, values. I thought these were some very clear, basic things, and I think as we evolve as humans, they keep on changing. I used to think that as a human being, whatever I had decided when I was 18 is what I would continue to. That would be my same passion, would be my same purpose. But I think as humans, as we grow, we learn so much and we evolve, and this can also change. So I have a question for you. It is a purpose.
Wait. Before you move on, do you mind if I kind of like take on a 30-second or like a minute on passion for a little bit? And yeah, like so for passion, right? I really like the way Jeff Bezos framed it. The way that he framed it is that passion is something that we're very lucky if we find out ourselves, because it's not something that is just like we like something or something that is like giving us excited, but that is something that the more we do, the more it's giving us amazing energies, amazing drives to live our life, like amazing dopamines, and that is very rare to find those kind of things in life. And as I dig deeper into the passions, right, it could be our physical passion. It could be physical activity. For me, it's like table tennis. But for other people, it could be like hiking, or for other people, it could be yoga. It's like a specific movement that it makes sense for our body. And what that is, oh man, we gotta try out a lot of things because there are like thousands and millions different kind of movement, and we really don't know what is that right movement that is actually very yummy to our body, right? And we should be considered to be lucky if we find out what is that specific movement that is that we feel so good at. And that is in the dimension of our physical activities. In the dimension of our spiritual, it's the same thing, right? But it's about the spiritual, and then the mental, it's about the mental, and then about our brain capacity function. There's other things like let's say talking about our mindset, right, or like how our mind works. Some people are extremely very analytical, meaning that they just like to be analyzing stuff, right? And that is their passion. That's how they like to do it in their mind, right? Some people love the numbers. Other people just want to think about the words. Some people just want to sit and imagination things, right? And it's a similar things with how we deal with our physical stuff. There are thousands and millions of different ways that we can use our mind, and what is that one way or like the right way that we just want to do it and do it all the time. And if we're able to find that, we consider to be lucky, right? Yeah. But at the Blue Ocean AI, we want to be able to develop like a technology where it's no longer lucky. It's available for everyone. It's basically, if you want it, it's available, right? How in the world we can, get some that kind of technology out there so that it's able to help humans to do that, to able to identify this specific kind of thing that is so yummy to our body, to our mind, to our heart, to our spirits, so that we can double down and be obsessed with it.
Amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for giving me some time to dive a little deeper into the passion. Thank you. Yeah.
Absolutely. I think you're in your flow there. You're in your element there. You're
Oh yeah. Yeah.
it's good.
Thanks.
I think we humans can spend our lifetime digging into our intuitions and making decisions, trying to test our ways through life, navigate through life. But if there was a technology that could just answer some of these questions, because that would be nice, right?
Yeah, I'm very hopeful. I think it will. Yeah, it's very possible. I'm very hopeful with it. But we have to be honest here. It's hard. It's not easy. But it's quite hopeful. It's possible. It's possible. If we have the if continue, never give up kind of Elon Musk attitude. Yeah, I think it's quite possible. Yeah.
We are running out of time, and you did mention Elon Musk, and you'd asked me to join Twitter, and it's interesting you said that, but we'll talk off record about that. But what is your opinion, your say on Elon Musk buying Twitter? What is your say on that?
I have to say, I think it's a genius move. And any big companies need like need like an outlet, like a media outlet in the mainstream to basically have a really good channel to communicate with their audience, right? And Twitter is such an amazing platform, and for like $44 billion, that is like really cheap. That's just one dimension, right? If you're talking about the other dimension, if he make it right, Twitter could be like $1 trillion platform in the future very soon, where it's going to be the main platform so that we can unite Americans together, and we really be able to push through and leaving the bureaucracy in our government system down, right? We're talking about like we able to upload like all the American mind onto the Twitter platform, and having this kind of powerful instant vote that actually represent us. And if you really see his tweets, he kind of signaling that, right? He began to call out the fact that why in the world that you want to just give this few people to represent all the one that actually shareholding? It's simply saying that, hey, we have like a lot of the votes here, but why in the world we want to giving that kind of voting for these people that actually not represent our our goods, right? And if he is doing that right, that is a gigantic hope for America. And I'm super excited for what he's about to do. And yeah, so because of that, I check into his tweets like every single day. I'm like, hey, what are you gonna say next, Elon? What are you gonna say next? Yeah, it's like a movie for myself. Yeah.
He's grasped your attention. Twitter has turned into a news platform, even though it's social media, and it was a place where celebrities first went on to speak about things, and then politicians, as you know, our previous ex-president was quite popular on there. And I'm refraining from using the T word. I do not want to put keywords out there. I do not want to make it any more popular. But here is the E word. Now we have Elon Musk, who's taking over that. And it would be interesting to see how that changes in time, and the overall platform, giving it more power with innovative leaders. The gods of technology are going to take over Twitter. Is that what we're talking about here? No longer giving it hand in another political endeavors. We shall see more on Elon Musk in time. Having said that, thank you for being inspiring to me today. And thank you for doing things with Oceans AI. Good luck with everything. And I am your host, Guni, and this is Chai with Mentors.
Thank you, Guni. It's my pleasure. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Have a good time, guys. Yeah,
Bye.
thank you. Yeah.
Bye.